I wish
in a far-off kingdom,
more than anything,
lived a young maiden,
more than life,
a sad young lad,
more than jewels,
I wish
and a childless baker.
more than life,
I wish
with his wife,
more than anything,
more than the moon.
I wish
The king is giving a festival,
More than life.
I wish to go to the festival,
More than riches.
I wish my cow would give us some milk,
More than anything.
I wish
we had a child.
I want a child.
I wish.
You wish to go to the festival?
The poor girl's mother had died.
You Cinderella the festival, the King's festival?
and her father had taken for his new wife a woman with 2 daughters of her own.
All 3 were beautiful of face, but vile and black of heart.
Why, come in, little girl. I wish it's not for me, it's for my granny in the woods. A loaf of bread, please, to bring my poor old hungry granny in the woods. Just a loaf of bread, please.
Here.
Thank you. Into the woods, it's time to go. I hate to leave, I have to go. Into the woods, it's time, and so I must begin my journey. Into the woods and through the trees to where I am expected, ma'am. Into the woods to grandmother's house.
You're certain of your way?
The light is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are just trees, the trees are just wood. I sort of hate to ask it, but do you have a basket?
Here, now don't stray and be late.
Into the woods to bring some bread to Granny, who is sick in bed. Never can tell what lies ahead, for all that I know she's already dead. But into the woods to grandmother's house and home before dark.
And save some of those sweets for Granny.
Jack, on the other hand, had no grandmother and no father, and his mother,
I wish,
Well, she was not quite beautiful.
I wish my son were not a fool. I wish my house was not a mess. I wish the cow was full of milk. I wish the walls were full of gold. I wish a lot of things. Now listen well, son. Milky White must be taken to market.
But mother, no, he's the best.
She's given us no milk for a week, leaving us with no food, nor money, and no choice but to sell her.
But Milky White is my best friend in the whole world.
Look at her. There are bugs on her ducks. There are flies in her eyes. There's a lump on her rump, big enough to be a hump. And no one keeps a cow for a friend, Jack. Fetch the best price you can. Take no less than 5 pounds. Are you listening to me?
Yes, no more than 5 pounds.
Less than 5. Now go.
because the baker had lost his mother and father in a baking accident,
At least, this is what he believed.
he was eager to have a family of his own and was concerned that all efforts until now had failed.
Who might that be?
It's the witch from next door.
The old enchantress told the couple that she had placed a spell on the house.
What's that?
In the past, when your mother was a child, she developed
raid my arugula, ripping up the Arabian, my captain, my caveman. I should lay a spell on him right there. The third of a stone or a doll or a chair. But I went another round and I'd lost despair. In return, however, I said, fair is fair. If you love me as a baby that your wife will bear.
I had a brother.
No, but you did have a sister.
But the witch refused to tell him any more of his sister, not even that her name was, wait for it, Rapunzel.
I thought I'd be more than reasonable. How was I to know what else my father hidden in his pocket?
What?
The beans.
Beans?
The special beans. I let him go. I didn't know he stole my beans. I was watching him crawl back over the wall and bang, crash, a lightning flash. That's another story. Never mind. Anyway, the big day came. I made my claim. Don't take away the baby. They shrieked and screeched, but I did, and I hit her where she'll never be reached. Your father cried, and your mother sighed my correction. After I'll admit it was a pleasure. Sorry, I'm still not mollified, and I lay a little sullen.
You don't have to tell me.
You too, son. That your family tree would always be a barren one. Now there's no more fuss and there's no more seeds in my garden thrives. You should see my nectarines. The telling you this, they might tell kings and queens. Don't ever, ever, ever mess around with my greens. Especially bees.
Then the witch, for purposes of her own, explained to the couple how they might lift the spell.
You wish to try perhaps with us. I'm your certain potion first. Go to the book and bring me back. 1. The cow is white as milk. 2. The cake as red as blood. 3. The hair as yellow as wool. And 4. The slipper as pure as gold. Bring me these by the chime of midnight, 3 days' time. Then you shall have, I guarantee, a child as perfect as child can be. Ladies, our carriage waits. Please may go to the festival. The festival? You make us the fools of the festival. March, march, friends.
The carriage is
We
waiting.
must be gone.
Look at what I found in Father's hunting jacket.
6 beans.
I wonder if there's a
the
bean-
witch's beans. We'll take them with us.
No, you're not to come, and that is final. Now, what am I supposed to return with?
You don't remember? The cow is white as milk, the cake is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn, the slipper is pure as gold.
The cow is white as
And
milk,
so the
the
baby,
cake is red
reluctantly
as blood,
set off
the
to
hair
meet
is
the
yellow
enchantress's
as gold,
demands.
the slipper is pure as gold.
As for Cinderella,
I still wish to go to the festival. But how am I ever to get to the festival? I know I'll visit Mother's grave, the broom and the hazel tree, and tell her I just want to go to the King's festival. The
had planted a branch at the grave of her mother, and she visited there so often and wept so much
that her tears had watered it until it became a handsome tree.
I wish. What child specify opportunities not a lengthy visitor?
I've been good and I've been kind, Mother, doing only what I learned from you. Why then am I left behind, Mother? Is there something more that I should do? What is wrong with me, Mother? Something must be wrong, I wish.
Do you know what you wish? Are you certain what you wish is what you want? Ask the tree, and you shall have your wish.
Shiver and quiver, little tree, silver and gold throw down on me. I'm off to get my wish.
There's silence everywhere, Milky White. It's not to my liking.
Hello, Jack.
Yes, hello, Jack.
How did you know my name?
That doesn't matter. What matters is...
How much are you asking for the animal?
Not less than 5 pounds, sir.
Why, you'd be lucky to exchange her for a sack of beans.
Come now, Milky White. There are spirits here. And pigs.
And wolves, come on!
Good day, young lady.
Good day, Mr. Wolf.
Whither away so hurriedly?
To my grandmother's.
And what might be in your basket?
Bread and wine, so grandmother will have something good to make her strong.
And where might grandmother live?
Further into the woods. Her house stands under 3 large oak trees.
Hello, little girl, what's your rush? You're missing all the flowers. The sun won't set for hours. Take your
Mother said straight ahead, not to delay or be misled.
slow, little girl, hark and hush. The birds are singing sweetly. You'll miss the birds completely. You're traveling so fleetly.
Mother said not to stray, still I suppose a small delay. Granny might like a fresh bouquet. Goodbye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, little girl. And hello.
Harm to come to that little girl in the red cape?
Forget the little girl. Get the cape.
That's the cape. Get it.
How am I supposed to get it?
Gee, I don't know. You go up to the little thing and you take it? Maybe.
What am I thinking?
Give me what I need.
I'll never find that stupid cape, nor find a golden cow or a yellow slipper. Or was it a yellow cow and a golden slipper? Oh no.
The cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn, the slipper is pure as...
What are you doing here?
You forgot your scarf.
You have no business being alone in the wood.
Well, I wish to help.
No, the spell is on my...
A cow as white as milk.
Why, hello there, young lad.
Hello, sir.
What might you be doing with a cow in the middle of a forest?
I was heading off to market, but I seem to have lost my way.
And what are you planning to do there?
And what were you planning to do there?
Sell my cow, sir. Not less than 5 pounds.
Wait, 5 pounds.
And if you can't fetch that sum, then what are you to do?
I suppose my mother and I will have no food to eat.
Beans? We mustn't
give up our beans? Well, if you feel we must.
What?
Beans will bring you food, son.
You want to give me beans in exchange for my cow?
Oh, these are no ordinary beans, son. These beans carry magic.
Magic beans? What kind of magic?
Tell him.
Magic that defies description.
How many beans are there?
You'd be lucky to exchange her for a sack of beans.
How many beans are there?
There are 6.
5? We can't part with all of them. We must keep one for ourselves. Besides, I'd say they're worth £1 each at the very least.
Could I buy my cow back someday?
Well, possibly.
I guess this is goodbye, old pal. You've been a perfect friend. I hate to see us part, old pal. Someday I'll buy you back. I'll see you soon again. I hope that when I do, it won't be on a plate.
What were you thinking?
I was trying to be helpful.
Magic beans. Are we going to dispel this curse through deceit?
If that's what it takes, then I guess. Well, if you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you get it.
Home.
Do we want a child or not? And you give and you take and you bid and you bargain, or you'll live to regret it.
Will you please go home?
There are rights and wrongs and in-betweens. No one waits when fortune intervenes. And maybe they're really magic. Who knows? Why you do what you do, that's the point. All the rest of it is chatter.
Look at her, she's crying.
If the thing you do is pure in intent, if it's meant and it's just a little bit, doesn't matter.
Yes.
No, what matters is that everyone tells tiny lies. What's important really is the size. Only 3 more tries and we'll have our prize. When the end's in sight, you'll realize if the end is right, it justifies the beans.
Just take the cow and go home. I will carry this out in my own fashion.
And so the baker continued his search for the cape as red as blood.
As for Rapunzel, the witch was careful not to lose this beauty to the outside world, so shut her within a doorless tower that lay deep within the forest.
And whenever the old enchantress paid a visit, she called forth,
Rapunzel! Rapunzel! Let down your hair to me! Children are a blessing when you know where they are. Nothing's quite so stressing though as when they keep you guessing, so be sure you don't leave any doors ajar. Make a little world, is big enough for me. Perfect. Our little world is all it needs to be. Brushing my hair, combing my hair, only my mother and me and my hair. Our little world is perfect.
If she just didn't drool.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, what a strange yet beautiful name, and fit for a prince. Tomorrow before that horrible witch arrives, I will stand before her tower and tell her to let her hair down to me.
Why, hello there, little girl. Where did you get that red cape? I so admire it.
My granny made it for me.
Is that so? I'd love a beautiful red cape like this.
You look pretty foolish.
Do you mind if I take a look at this?
I don't like to be without my cape. Give it back!
Make sure you get to your grandmother's and that no wolf comes your way.
I'd rather a wolf than you any day.
If you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you get it. Do I want a child or not? Things are only what you need them for. What's important is who needs them more. I need that cape.
And so the baker, with newfound determination, went after the red cape.
As for the little girl, she was concerned to find her grandmother's cottage door standing open.
Good day, grandmother. My grandmother, you're looking very strange. What big ears you have.
They're better to hear you with, my dear.
But grandmother, what big eyes you have.
They're better to see you with, my dear.
Oh, grandmother, what a big, terrible, wet mouth you have.
They're better to eat you with.
With his appetite appeased, the wolf took to bed for a nice, long nap.
Grandmother sure does have a mighty snore. Odd. Where's the little one? Grandmother, what's that in the corner of your mouth? Looks to be a piece of a red cape. I'll get that cape from within your stomach.
What a fright. How dark and dank it was inside that wolf.
Kill the devil!
Granny!
Quiet, child. This evil must be destroyed. I will leave you to your task. Don't you want the skin? No. What kind of aunt are you? I'm a baker.
Mother said straight ahead, not to delay or be misled. I should have heeded her advice, but he seemed so nice. And he showed me things, many beautiful things, that I hadn't thought to explore. They were off my path, so I never had dared. I had been so careful, I never had cared. And he made me feel excited, well, excited and scared. When he said, come in, with that sickening grin, how could I know what was in store? Once his teeth were bared, though I really got scared, well, excited and scared. But he drew me close and he swallowed me down, down a dark, slimy path where lie secrets that I never want to know. And I know things now, many valuable things that I hadn't known before. Do not put your faith in a cave in a hood. They will not protect you the way that they should. And take extra care with strangers, even flowers have their dangers. And though scary is exciting, nice is different than good. Now I know, don't be scared, Granny is right, just be prepared. Isn't it nice to know a lot? And a little bit not.
You may be a baker, but you did save our lives.
And you killed that wolf. Here, take this.
Are you certain?
Yes, you deserve it.
Thank you. I'll make you a new one, honey.
With the skins of the wolf.
And so the baker, with the second article in hand, feeling braver and more satisfied than he had ever felt, ran back through the woods.
As for the lad Jack,
Look, Mother, a bean in exchange for Milky White.
Only adult would exchange a cow for beans. What? I can't even. To bed with that supper for you.
Oh, but Mother, no!
little did they know that those beans would grow into an enormous beanstalk that would stretch into the heavens.
Have you seen a beautiful young maiden in a ball gown pass through here? No? You. Have you seen a beautiful young maiden in a ball gown pass through?
I don't
don't think so, sir.
I think I see her over there.
I've never lied to royalty before. Oh, well, I've never anything to royalty before.
Thank you.
What a beautiful gown you're wearing. Were you at the King's Festival?
Yes.
Aren't you the lucky one? If a prince were pursuing me, I certainly wouldn't hide. Tell me all about the ball.
It's a very nice ball.
Yes, and
they have far too much food.
no, the prince.
Oh, the prince?
Yes, the prince.
If he knew who I really was.
Oh, who?
I'm afraid I was rude.
Oh, how?
Now I'm being pursued.
Yes, and?
And I'm not in the mood.
Are you to return to the festival tomorrow eve?
Perhaps.
Perhaps? To be pursued by a prince? All that pursues me is tomorrow's bread. What I wouldn't give to be in your shoes.
Will you look over there? An enormous vine growing next to that little cottage.
I mean slippers.
It looks like a giant beanstalk rising into the sky.
As pure as gold.
I must get home.
Wait, I need your shoe. Wait, no, come back here, please.
When I gone? I'm not too high himself. So for the things you look for are not to be touched. The harder to get, better to have. Agreed. Never revolve the ball. Or open your mouth and routine and how it means in the air. So lots of so much to create a lot of fun we have. When I gone? Not the wolves at the end of the world. Service not the gospel friends. Opportunity is not what we need to serve. When I gone? Into the woods, into the woods, into the woods, and out of the woods, and home before intermission. Into the woods, into the woods, into the woods, and out of the woods, and home before. There were giants in the sky. There were big, old, terrible giants in the sky. When you're way up high, you will be low in the world. You let the things you know little more than a glance is enough to show you just how small you are. When you're way up high, you're on your own in a world like none that you've ever known. The sky is letting you have the start of free to do whatever pleases you. Exploring things you never dare 'cause you don't care. And suddenly there's a big, tall, terrible giant at the door. A big, tall, terrible giant with a terrible roar. So you see yourself rolling away, you know, and you scramble down to the world below, and you thank God you're only different than before. After the sky, there were giants in the sky. There were big, tall, terrible, awesome, scary, wonderful giants in the sky.
Good fortune, sir. Look what I have here. 5 gold pieces.
5 gold pieces.
I was looking to buy milky white back. Where is my cow?
I'm not quite certain that 5 gold pieces
Are you
would-
saying that you wish more?
No, I'm not
Oh, okay.
saying that.
Here, take this.
Please
I'll go fetch
don't
more.
Go, and there he goes. 5 gold pieces. With this money, I could buy baking supplies for a year. I could buy a new thatched roof and a new chimney if I were a rich man.
Could you buy yourself a child?
A sweet little bambini?
Who are you?
That doesn't matter.
How badly do you wish a child? 5 gold pieces, 10, 20?
It's a baby with a pile of beans.
I hadn't thought to put a price on it.
Aha! Exactly. The money is not what's important. What's important is that your wish should be honored.
Honored.
Wait, give me my money, please. I need that. Oh my God. What are you doing here?
I see you've the red cape.
Yes, I have the red cape. Only 2 more items left to locate.
3.
2. I have the cape and the cow. What have you done with it this time?
Well, funny thing happened, actually. She ran away. I never made it home last night, but I've been looking for her all night.
I should have known better to have entrusted her to you.
Well, she might just as easily have run from you.
But she didn't.
But she might have.
But she didn't.
But she might have.
But she didn't.
I'm sorry I lost your cow.
I shouldn't have yelled. Now will you please go back to the village? I will make things right. Then we could just go about our normal lives. No more hunting about in the woods. No more witches, dim-witted boys, and hungry little girls. Please, now go.
Ah, there you are, good brother. Father and I had wondered where you had gone.
I've been looking all night for her, the beautiful one I danced the evening with.
Where'd she go?
Disappeared.
I too have found a lovely maiden. She sits on the top of a tall tower that has no doors or stairs.
And how do you manage to visit?
I stand before a tower and say, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me, and she lowers the longest, most beautiful head of hair, yellow as corn.
Rapunzel! What kind of a name is Rapunzel, you jest?
She's as true as a maiden as yours, a maiden running from a prince. Does that make sense? None would run from us.
Yet, one has. Did I abuse her or show her disdain? Why did she run from me? If I should lose her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony beyond power of speech. When the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach.
High in her tower, she sits by the hour, maintaining her hair. Blithe and becoming, and frequently humming a light-hearted air. Ah, agony far more painful than yours, when you know she would go with you. If there only were doors.
Agony, oh, the torture they teach. Always 10 steps behind,
Always 10 feet below,
and she's just out of reach. Agony that can cut like a knife. I must love her for life.
Two princes, each more handsome than the other. No, get the hair. Oh, the hair.
Excuse me, young woman. Have you encountered a young lad answering to the name of Jack?
Not the one partial to a white cow.
Yes, that's the one.
Have you seen the cow?
No, and I don't wish to see that thing ever again.
I have not seen your son today.
Oh, well, I hope you didn't go up that beanstalk again. Jack! Jack!
Moo! Moo! Moo!
Are you looking for your cow?
Where did you
Milky,
find
Milky,
her?
Milky.
Where did you find her? Hello? Let's go.
What are you two doing?
We are here to make amends.
I want you to stay out of this, old man. And you! I should have turned you into a rat years ago.
We are here to see your wish is granted.
You've caused enough trouble. Keep out of my path.
Excuse me for this.
Huh? Ah! Ah!
Hello, it's these slippers.
I'd say they're as pure as gold.
Yes, they are all you can wish for in beauty.
But I wouldn't give for just one.
One isn't likely to do much good. I must run.
Wait, stop. Give me your shoe.
Stop that!
I needed to have a baby.
And I needed to get out of here!
This is mine.
Give it back to me!
This is mine. No, it's mine. It's mine. Please, no,
Where did she go?
Who?
Don't play the fool, woman.
Oh, you mean that beautiful young maiden in a ball gown? She went in that direction. I was trying to hold her here for you.
I can capture my own damsel. Thank you.
Oh, I see you've the cow.
Yes, I have the cow. We've 2 of the 4.
3.
2.
3. Compare this to your corn. Or don't.
3.
And I almost had the 4th, but she got away.
We've 1 entire day left. Surely we can locate the slipper by then.
We? You mean you'll allow me to stay?
Well, perhaps it'll take the 2 of us to get this child.
You've changed, you're daring, you're different in the want. More sure, more sharing, you're getting us through the want. If you could see, you're not the man who started, and much more open-hearted than I knew you to be.
It takes 2. I thought 1 was enough. It's not true. It takes 2 of us. You came through. When the journey was rough, it took you. It takes 2 of us. It takes care. It takes patience and fear and despair to change. Though you swear to change, who can tell if you do? It takes 2.
We've changed. We're strangers. I'm meeting you in the woods. Who minds what dangers? I know we'll get past the woods. And once we're past, let's hope the changes last. Beyond woods, beyond witches and slippers and hoods. Just the 2 of us beyond lies. Safe at home with our beautiful prize. Just a few of us. It takes trust. It takes just a bit more and we're done. We want 4, we had none. We've got 3. We need 1. It takes 2.
And stop my head! Oh, Providence, my Milky White! And the owners.
Look at what this hen just dropped.
Yeah, my hen.
A golden egg. I've never seen a golden egg before.
You see, sir, I promised you more than the 5 gold pieces, so I'm taking my cow.
No. I never said you could take the cow. I said you might.
But you took the 5 gold pieces!
You took 5 gold pieces.
I didn't take. He gave.
I want my cow!
You would take money before a child? What's the matter with
Milky White is dead.
2 minutes gone. 2 minutes gone. Wanting a ball's not wanting a prince.
The ball. So near, so far. Never was such a lovely child that gave you love. 2 minutes gone. 2 minutes gone. 2 minutes gone. 2 minutes gone.
2 midnights gone, and the exhausted baker and his wife bury the dead Milky White.
You must go to the village in search of another cow.
And what you propose I use to purchase this cow?
Here, tell them it's magic.
No one with a brain larger than this is going to exchange a cow for a bean.
Then I guess you resign yourself to a childless life.
I feel it best you go for the cow, as I've meditated in these past eves with the golden slipper, and I feel I may be successful in winning one of her shoes.
Fine, that is simply fine.
As for Rapunzel,
The witch had discovered her affections for the prince before he could spirit her away.
Why didn't you tell me you had a visitor?
It was lonely atop the tower.
I gave you protection, and yet you disobeyed me.
I'm not a child anymore, Mother. I wish to see the world.
Don't you know what's out there in the world? Someone has to shield you from the world. Stay with me. Princess, wait there in the world, it's true. Princes, yes, but wolves and humans.
No.
Stay at home. I am home. Who out there could love you more than I? What out there that I cannot supply? Stay with me. Stay with me, the world is dark and wild. Stay a child while you can be a child with me. I cannot share you, but I will show you a world that you have never seen.
Mother, no! Please, no, Mother, no!
after having outcast Rapunzel to a remote desert, the witch returned to take the prince by surprise, and as he leapt from the tower, the thorns into which he fell pierced his eyes and blinded him.
As for Cinderella, she returned from her final visit to the festival.
He's a very smart prince. He's a prince who prepares, knowing this time I'd run from him. He spread pitch on the stairs. I was caught unawares, and I thought, well, he cares. This is more than just malice. Better stop and take stock while you're standing here stuck on the steps of the palace. Better run along home and avoid the collision. Even though they don't care, you'll be better off there when there's nothing to choose, so there's nothing to lose. So you pry up your shoes. Then from out of the blue, and without any guide, you know what your decision is, which is not to decide. You'll just leave him a clue. For example, a shoe, and then see what he'll do. Now it's he and not you who is stuck with a shoe in a stew, in the goo. And you've learned something too, something you never knew. On the steps of the palace, out. We have nothing to discuss. You've attacked me once before.
I did not attack you. I attacked your shoe. I need it. Here's a magic bean in exchange for it.
Magic beans? Nonsense.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
I've already given up one shoe this evening. My feet cannot bear to give up another.
But I need that shoe to have a child.
That makes no sense.
Does it make sense that you're running from a prince? Stop! Take my shoes. You'll run faster.
There.
Who was that woman?
I don't know, sir.
Lion will cost you your life.
I'm the cow, don't worry.
The slipper.
We've all four. I will be giving this to the prince, and tomorrow we shall search the kingdom for the maiden who fit this shoe.
That is mine. I don't care if this costs me my
Give
life.
her the slipper and all will.
Maiden slipper.
Sir, I've succeeded in attaining the other slipper.
Give her the slipper and all will come to a happy end.
Shut up.
Do as he says. He's obviously a spirit of some sort, and we only need one. So.
Yes.
There's a dead giant in my backyard. I heard Jack coming down the beanstalk, calling for his axe. And when he reached the ground, he started hacking away. And with a crash, the beanstalk fell. But there was no Jack. I fear he's been crushed by the giant.
Well, if he's been crushed, there's nothing any of us can do about that. Now, is there? We must be off. I need my arrest before tomorrow's searches to commence.
Doesn't anyone care that a giant has fallen from the sky?
Oh, me peasant!
Goodness gracious.
You have all the ingredients?
Yes.
And this cow, is she as white as milk?
She is.
Mm-hmm. This cow has been covered with sheepskin!
We had a cow as white as milk. Honestly, we did.
Oh, really? Where is she?
She's dead.
What?
We thought you'd prefer a live cow.
Of course I prefer a live cow! You buffoons! Bring me the dead cow, and I'll bring her back to life.
You can do that.
Of course I can do that. Go, now!
Mother, there you are. Don't worry.
Look, Mother, the most beautiful harp.
Shame on you. You've stolen too much.
And it's golden, just like our pit orchestra, Mr. Hilkema, Mr. Hasselbring.
She's too heavy.
What? What's happening? Milky White! Now I've got my friend back and I'm rich!
Quiet! Feed the objects to the cow.
What?
You heard me! Feed them to the cow!
Gulp. Gulp.
Oh, goodness.
Gulp.
A bucket.
Hey,
I'll
that's
do
my
it.
bucket.
I'll do it. She'll only milk for me.
Wrong ingredients. Forget about your child.
What? That's not fair.
We did everything you said.
Sometimes, sweetie pies, life isn't fair. And now it's all going to end. You're not going to get your child. And this giant is going to come and get us all. It's the last midnight. It's the last wish. It's the last midnight. Soon it will be boom, squish. Told a little lie, stole a little gold, broke a little vow. Did you? Had to get your prince, had to get your cow, had to get your wish, doesn't matter how. Anyway, it doesn't matter now. It's the last midnight. It's the boom splat. body smashed flat.
There has to be something they can do. I did everything you said. I can't.
Look, they have the golden hair.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Hey, wait now.
You're so nice. You're not good, you're not bad, you're just nice. I'm not good, I'm not nice, I'm just right. I'm the witch, you're the world. I'm the hitch, I'm what no one believes. I'm the witch, you're all liars and thieves like his father. Like his son will be too, oh why bother? You'll just do what you do, it's the last midnight. So goodbye, all. Don't know why the last midnight, but we see the sky fall. All this gloom and this doom help us through. Crunch.
We did everything you said.
Apparently not.
Well, the cow was as white as milk. That cape was as red as blood. That slipper was as pure as gold.
And that hair, I compared it to this ear of corn.
I pulled it from a maid in a tower.
Wait, you what? Oh. Don't you remember what I said? No?
No.
The corn? The corn. The silky hair of the corn. Pull it from the ear and feed it to the cow quickly.
This is better work, old man. Otherwise, your son here will be the last of your flesh and blood.
Wait. Son?
Please, not now.
Yes. Luke, meet your father.
Luke, I'm your father.
Oh. What?
Wait. You're my father, I'm Luke, I had a name.
Of course you have a name, you dunce.
And I'm your mother.
Mother, father, could that really be you? I thought you died in a baking accident.
We didn't want to run away from you, son.
But that woman, that witch!
I'm so confused.
No more questions, please. No more tests.
Comes the day you say what for. Please no more.
We disappoint, we disappear, we die, but we don't.
What?
They disappoint and turn, I fear, forgive though we won't.
No more riddles. No more jests. No more curses you can't undo. Left by parents you never knew. No more quests. No more forest. Time to shut the door. Just no more.
Working.
She's milking!
This has been rough.
That was a fast one. That was a fast pregnancy. How did that happen?
I don't know.
I think.
Let's stop questioning it. They're children.
Yeah, I mean,
This is mine, right? It's mine.
son!
Mother, father,
All is repaired.
Good riddance.
they're dead.
And so the baker's parents died, having helped end the curse on their house. But the baker and his wife would have a beautiful child, and they would know, as Cinderella came to know, that no one is alone.
Mother cannot guide you. Now you're on your own. Only me beside you. Still you're not alone. No one is alone. Truly, no one is alone. Sometimes people leave you halfway through the wood.
Others may deceive you.
You decide what's good. You decide alone, but no one is alone.
I wish
We know. You move just a finger, say the slightest word. Something's bound to linger, be heard. No one is alone. Careful, no one is alone. People make mistakes. Mothers, people make mistakes. Holding to the rope, thinking they're alone. Honor their mistakes. Everybody makes one another's terrible mistakes.
witches can be right.
Giants can be good.
You decide what's right. You decide what's good.
Just remember, someone is on your side, our side, someone else is not. While we're seeing our side, maybe we could go. You're not alone. No one is alone. Hard to see the light now. Just don't let it go. Things will turn on right now. We can make it so. Someone is on your side. No one is
The witch, who had been punished with age and ugliness, that night when her beans had been stolen and the lightning had flashed, was returned to her former state of youth and beauty.
And Milky White, after a night of severe indigestion, was reunited with the now wealthy Jack.
And finally, as for Rapunzel, she lived impoverished in the desert until the day her prince, wandering aimlessly, heard a voice so familiar that he went towards it.
And as he approached, she fell into his arms, weeping. 2 of her tears wetted his eyes, and their touch restored his vision.
I was going to come and fetch you as soon as you'd learned your lesson.
Who are you?
Oh, right. I'm your mother, sweetheart. This is who I truly am. Yes. Come with me. We can be as happy as we once were.
She will not go with you.
Listen to him. Maybe let her speak for herself.
Did you not just hear me? No.
No.
Told you.
Come with me, please.
No. You should have thought of that before you locked me in a tower my whole life.
But you're the only family I know.
Too bad.
Too bad.
Too bad.
Too bad. Ah, you know what else is too bad? You forced me to do this! No! Hello, this is your cue! Dumb thing.
As is often the way in these tales, in exchange for her youth and beauty, the witch had lost her power over others.
No!
As for Cinderella's prince, he began his search for the fit to fit the golden slipper.
And when he came to Cinderella's house, Cinderella's stepmother took the slipper into Florinda's room.
Why won't it fit? Darling, be still. Cut off a bit of the heel and it will. And when you're his wife, you'll sit or ride. You'll never need to walk.
The girl obeyed and swallowed her pain, and joined the prince to become his bride.
Look at the blood within the shoe. This one is not the bride that's true. Search for the foot that fits.
The prince returned the false bride and asked the other sister to try on the shoe.
Why won't it fit? Darling, be still. Cut off a bit of the heel and it will. And when you're his wife, you'll start your life. You'll never need to walk.
The girl obeyed and swallowed her pain. But yet again, the prince noticed blood trickling from the shoe.
And when Cinderella presented herself and tried on the blood-soaked slipper, it fit like a glove.
This is the true bride.
I see your princess found you. Yes, thank you for the slipper.
And it came to pass, all that seemed wrong was now right. The kingdoms were filled with joy, and those who deserved him lived a long and happy life.
Ever after, journey over, all is mended, and it's not just for today, but tomorrow, and it's ended. Ever after, all the curses have been mended, the roots is wiped away, love centers, distant laughter, forever after. Happy now and happy hence and happy ever after. Joy today and bliss tomorrow, tenderness and laughter. To be happy and forever, you will see your wish come true. Don't be careful, don't be clever, when you see your wish pursue. It's a dangerous endeavor, but the only thing to do. Those fearful, those deep, those darkening dangers, not that. If you want your wish, you have your wish. You can't just wish to get your wish. You go into the woods where nothing's fear, where witches go and holes fear. Into the woods and through the fear, you have to take the journey. Into the woods and down the dell, the vapor out of who can tell. Into the woods to lift the spell. Into the woods to lose the lonely. Into the woods to have the child. Let the prince get the money. Save the house, to kill the wolf. Find the father, come to the king to have, to let, to get, to save, to kill, to keep, to go to the festival. Into the woods, into the woods, into the woods and out of the woods. And happy ever after.
you.